Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hopefully audio is coming through clearly. No distortion, no breaking up, etc. But I believe my screen is shared. Yeah, it should be. Yep. So you should be seeing the NADEX platform up right now. So I'm actually doing a live observation now. I actually meant to do this last night, but I never got an opportunity to. So just decided to come on in the morning and observe while I have the time to do so. My desk. So let me come over to the comment area. Oh yeah, you already know. You already know the whole thing with the music, man. My ear is impeccable. I could be an A&R for a record company or something like that. All right, so all right, so I see everybody here. Jay Garley, thank you for sharing the link for the podcast over on Facebook. Forrest, I see you over there. Shout out to anybody tuning in on Twitter. Oh, you didn't like that song, huh? I like that song. That song is fire. What is it that you don't like about it? The words? So confused about that. I think it was called Same Side. She said it sounded like tutorial music. That's funny. All right, so we taking a look at right now. I'm looking at the euro dollar. A lot of movement going on. We are in the U.S. session. One, two is Friday. Now, do those things necessarily mean that there will automatically be this amount of movement? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's just what it is right now. So, the whole purpose of observation is to watch because you don't know what the market is going to decide to do, and you don't know when it's going to decide to do it. So when we observe, we don't do it with any expectation at all. We just literally observe and watch and wait and see if the market ultimately will present stability so that we can ultimately see if it's going to then position itself to actually give us a trade that we know is going to win. And that's it. Like, that's all we do. So I can't speak for what nobody else be doing. That's what we do, though. Melanie, be careful driving. I know that you will. I know that you will. This is called StreamYard. This is good because with StreamYard you can create overlays. You actually can invite like guests. So you see how I got my icon here. When you invite someone, either their icon will appear here or the video. Like if right now I turn my camera on, you would be able to see me where you see the icon right there. Then you can minimize the windows. So this is the screen that I'm sharing right here. I can toggle between that, between, just me. If I had a guest, it would be me and the guest. Right now, I'm looking at me in the screen, then a smaller version of me with the screen. You know what I mean? Like you have a lot of flexibility with the layout and with what you're doing. And on top of that, I have the studio plugged into the audio. So the mic is coming from the studio. That's why you can hear everything I'm doing, like on the studio, all the sound effects and everything like that. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's called StreamYard. And it's actually in the browser. So it's not like software you have to download. That's why I mainly wanted to do it, because I can't download nothing else to this computer. I tried to download something the other day and the whole thing just crashed. I was like, okay, that's not going to work. Yeah, so StreamYard definitely eliminates that. It's very, very, very good. And then you can create your own, like you see this overlay with all of this information that you see around the screen. Like I literally just created that myself. So you can create your own layouts and stuff like that. But they also have templates and stuff that you can use. But you can customize it, put your logos up, so that you can brand and all of that type of stuff. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. That's what happened to me. That is exactly what happened to me. I think I was messing around. I tried to get Streamlabs, and my computer was like, no, no, no. You will not do that, brother. I was like, okay. I've got to find a different way. Yeah, so here we are. But this year, so by the time I realized that it was in the browser, I was like, yes, that's gonna work. And sure enough, here we are. Yeah, and then it lets you stream live on 3 platforms. You can go live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter at the same time. Yeah. That Streamlab, that thing take up so much. It take up RAM, it take up all your memory, it's taking up resources on the computer, and you need space on the computer, which I had none of. So I have no space, I have no RAM, because this laptop, I don't even know how old this laptop is. This thing got to be at least like maybe 10 years old. Am I getting a new one? Negative. You know how I do, man. I'm riding till the wheels fall off, literally. Yep. As long as it works and does what I need it to do, that's it. I'm staying with it. Yeah. So just glancing at the market overall, with the exception of it being accelerated, it doesn't look bad actually. But it is definitely in an accelerated environment right now, as you can see. And I know that people are often curious, like why they don't see me trading that often. Well, now they don't really see me trading at all in accelerated environments. So I know people wonder, like, I wonder why he's doing that. And really it's mainly because I want to be in the environment that I want my student body to be in, to make things easier and more straightforward. So something that I was actually talking about on yesterday's podcast about leadership. You got to lead by example. You have to be the example for what you want others under your tutelage to be doing as well. So I can't, be telling everybody, nah, wait for, the market to be slower, etc. If I'm taking trades and the market is super fast. So I'm not going to do that. And that's why you don't see me trading in faster environments. And I also, one of the things that the observation will do, like you look at this. Look. This is what I'm talking about. You see this? Would you please look at the size of this wick? Jeez, yo, I gotta draw this out. Hold on, let me get a box. This wick, and I'm not even exaggerating. This wick hit 1, 2. It literally hit 1, 2, and then if there was another strike down here, it would have hit a third strike. The wick is across 3 strikes. Just look at this. Insanity. The wick. That means the price was all the way down here in this minute. Like let me zoom in. During this minute right here, the market was all the way down here. When it ended all the way up here. It literally hit 3 strikes. And on top of that, these strikes are 4 pips apart. You see this here, 45, 41. This one down here would have been 37. It hit 37 too, because 37 is here. Let me draw a line. So you can see I'm not making it up. 37 is right there. Look. So it hit literally 1, 2, 3 strikes. It hit all of them and then came back up above the top strike. Look at that. Now, do you see how behavior is hidden inside of acceleration and speed? Do you see that? Oh, Jesus. Man. People talking about, I like volatility. All right. Okay. Insanity. I don't have Twitch. I was looking into Twitch, but Twitch is more like for gamers, it seemed like. Like I didn't see any real videos or any information about Twitch, like if you're doing a business related stream. Seemed like it's more for gamers. So I just left it alone. Oh, really? I didn't realize that. You get paid if you have 100 or more subscribers? That's interesting. Oh, that's good, Janix. You did some good with Dodge, huh? Dogecoin. Yo, hold on a second. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm not sure specifically what happened with the Dogecoin, but it took off. I still don't know what even happened. Yeah, some people were messaging me asking me questions about it, but I have absolutely no information on it. I don't know what happened. Yeah, Dodge is not even one of the cryptos that I ever bought. So yeah, I don't know anything about it. But I mean, this is the type of stuff that goes on in the crypto space all the time. So it doesn't come as a surprise to me at all. I just don't know specifically what may have triggered the movement. So yeah, but congratulations and shout out to anybody that cashed in. Beautiful thing. Oh, that's what it was. Oh, Elon Musk running this trap, huh? Yeah, it happens. Yeah, yeah, Walker. That's how I feel about it. That's how I pretty much feel about it. Because when I was buying Bitcoin in the beginning, when I first found out about blockchain, you know, it wasn't based on hype. Like none of my investment decisions or anything that I get involved with is ever based on the hype of it. It's always going to be based on a legitimate reason to do it, at the time. For example, if you know that something is positioned early and at a later time, you'll be able to capitalize based on, whatever the growth or the appreciation and value is, it makes sense to do it. But if you're doing it because of hype, hype works both ways, so you just got to be careful. You got to be careful with hype. People make decisions off of hype. That's like a bad thing. That's a terrible thing to do. You should make well-educated decisions when it comes to investments and things, and do it based on something that you have as far as concrete information, that will lead to profitability at a later time. And that's another thing too. Like people, they get so caught up in hype, they'll get into something after it happened. I never understood that. I never understood. Like, I know people that bought Bitcoin recently, and I'm just like, you buying Bitcoin now? like, like I'm still trying to understand and figure out like what is it that you're attempting to do at this point. Just out of curiosity. I'm not even saying like it doesn't have the potential to do anything, but my thing is, well, what is the potential for you buying it now? What are you doing? If you don't really have a plan, then again, you're doing it based on the hype. Oh, well, I saw Bitcoin, I heard Bitcoin is good. What does that even mean? Like, what does that mean? You heard Bitcoin is good? That that's the reason that you bought some? It's insanity. Yeah, but that's just normal human behavior, I guess. People do it all the time. They do it all, like literally all the time. Yeah, man. Yeah, and even that's a that's a long term outlook though. Like as far as Bitcoin disrupting the dollar or just disrupting currencies in general. That's a long term outlook though. You understand what I'm saying? That's a long term outlook. Like that has not happened yet. Anything that you've seen in Bitcoin thus far is not that. You understand? It's not that yet. So that perspective is a very, very long term outlook. The short squeeze, if it'll flow into a short squeeze for the silver market eventually. Um, when you When you talk about the short squeeze, what specifically are you referring to? A particular market? Emily, what's happening? Oh, GameStop. I didn't do that much. Um, I really didn't do that much research on GameStop, to be honest. I would have to look into it more. I'm really not that familiar with it. But what's the story? Or what are they saying is the story at least? Yeah, people definitely be chasing trade. Man, that's just crazy. Crazy. They definitely do. I see the Bitcoin trolls. They made their way on here. Come on. Game was it had 100% shorts. Reddit banded together, squeezed the shorts. Price went from 1020 to 60 to 100 to 300 in a few days. When you say it had over 100% shorts, what you mean? I don't even know what that means. You said 100% shorts. A bunch of guys on Reddit got together to manipulate the price and beat the big guys. Oh, through Robinhood. Oh, really? Dude under the name Wall Street Bets had a large following and noticed a 140% short position on GameStop. Told a bunch of his followers to buy up the stock, which created a short squeeze for the hedge funds. They had to buy their shares back at a loss, which exploded the price. Now it makes sense to me. Got you. Okay, that's what happened. Interesting. Robinhood and TD Ameritrade stopped allowing the purchasing of GameStop and other stocks, which tanked the stocks, and then everybody got all up in arms. So yesterday, GameStop, when it crashed again, is that what you're saying? Sharonda, good morning. Kalisa, good morning. David, what's happening? Walker shorting is when you borrow shares at a high price with the expectations to buy back at a low price for a profit. Hedge funds do it all the time. Yeah, I know what shorts are, but I didn't understand what the story was. But now it makes more sense. So it basically sounds like something that nobody really would have been able to benefit from unless they were following this dude on Reddit. If you were following the Wall Street dude, you had a chance to benefit from what happened. What I see the value in that scenario is not even what happened. The value I see is the power of that dude as an influencer, that he literally can tell people to do something and then they do it. And then that happens in the market. That's crazy to me. That's great. That's showing you the value of influence right there. Because that wouldn't have happened without that. So I see more value in that than I do in what actually happened. Because I'm like, if you have that much influence, he could have did something even bigger than that. But what's funny is he, you know what? He may not even have known that it would have done all of that. He probably just was like, let me see what happens with this. I see that they shorten this stock. Let's see if we can squeeze him. And you know, for him personally, there was no risk involved because he's telling other people to just buy some. So collectively, if everyone follows his suggestion, then it just might happen. And it did happen. So that's what I see from that. Like everything, what I get from that immediately is the power of that influence. That's crazy. They in the here and now with Congress. Yeah, because they trying to make sure that, you know, there's nothing else crazy going on. But I mean, it seems pretty straightforward. It sounds more so like the hedge funds were trying to suppress the price, you know, and capitalize off of it. And then somebody noticed it. Because when funds and different organizations or companies make purchases in the stock, that's public information. You see it. You can see it. So whoever this dude is, he saw that. He's like, oh, they shorting this? Let's see if we can squeeze him. And it worked. It worked. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Jan says, guess there was a short demand beyond the amount of shares existed. I think that after a time when you can only short but for so long, and when you're shorting, there's unlimited risk. Exactly for this reason, because if you're selling the stock before you own it, it means that you're selling and suppressing the price through that demand. Like, so there's demand for selling by a lot of people selling. If there's more sellers than buyers, the price goes down. But they said what the price was between $10 and $20. So the price only can go but so low. Even if it went down to $1, it can only go but so low. At some point, you have to cover the position. What happens if the demand of owning the stock outweighs the shorts? In other words, people just start buying it. This is what happened. People start buying it. And the hedge funds that had the big positions had to cover themselves to get out of the stock. So let's say that their entry was at 20. Let's say they entered at 20 on a sell. If demand increases and people start buying the stock, if the price goes to 50, that's $30 in the hole that they are. They can't just keep the position indefinitely. What if it goes to 75? What if it goes to 100? So what they're going to do, they're going to start covering. In other words, they're going to buy too, because they're buying the stock back. And between them buying and there being demand for the stock, everyone's buying. If everyone does that at the same time, you get a pop. And that's what you saw. You just saw it is basically just was on one side, everybody buying the stock at the same time, including the hedge funds that sold the stock before they bought it. So now they got to buy it back to get out of that trade. And that's what will push the price up. And that's, you know, so that's what happened basically. So they did get squeezed out. They definitely got squeezed out. But I'm telling you, that happened because of the power of influence. Whoever that dude was with that following, he basically had people following him that have money ready to buy. And they just collectively just bought the stock. Crazy. Crazy. That's crazy to me. Yep. Yeah, that's a lot. Walker said he had hundreds of thousands of followers. Ooh, they were buying options too. Whoa. It sounded like a lot of people cashed in. All right, so it seemed like that dude was on point. He was on point. He knew exactly what he was doing. And he knew that he had followers that would actually react to him. And they did. So that's kind of crazy. I like that. I like that part. Yep, I like that part. What else did you have in Robinhood, J. Carly? Did you have some of that stock? Because there's always a ripple. So when you see like anytime like something goes on with a stock, whatever industry that stock is in, usually will affect the other stocks in the same industry. So a lot of times you'll just see a ripple take place where everything will start going up because people don't know what's happening yet. So they just start buying because they're like, oh, the market's up. And people just start buying whatever. So you know what that sounds like? Sound like hype. I always say sell the hype. Oh, hold on. Shout out to me for that. Hold on. Shout out to me for that. Sell the hype. That's my recommendation. Sell the hype. Once you know that it's hype that caused something to happen, sell it. Get out. But that's just my thoughts. That's my thoughts. Yo, Walker get mad at the customers at work. Oh snap! Robinhood got an emergency, $1 billion due to unexpected trading traffic. So it sounds like they can't handle all the transactions. Jay Carly, now that I know what happened, you heard what I said. I said sell the hype. That's what I would do. And just as a disclaimer, I'm not telling anyone what to do. We are just having a dialogue. We are having a dialogue. Yep, I'm always selling the hype. But what's funny is that I usually won't be anything that has hype in it. I'm never gonna like really invest in something that I know is gonna be affiliated with hype. I'll make it my business to make sure that I'm not doing it for that reason. That way it can gradually and organically over time appreciate in value. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean you got 4x out of it. That's great. That is wonderful. Like understand what happened. You got 4x out of something and you don't even know what happened. Like look at it that way. It's not like you knew beforehand, yeah, I can see this going, making its way to 10x at some point, blah, 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 blah. You don't even know what happened and got 4x. And you didn't really have like a long term plan for that specifically. I'm out. Oh snap! I'm out. Yeah, because what was the reason for buying it? Why did you buy it? Let me hold something. Yeah, like like just in general in the crypto space, um, Ethereum, for example, there's specific reasons that I bought that. There were specific reasons that um I had owned some Ripple. Um, Ethereum has a lot more to do with the banks as far as them using that specific crypto as the choice for transactions at some point in the future. That's a specific reason to own that coin. And I think it's Ethereum, if I'm not mistaken. Whichever one it was. It's supposed to be the one that would be used for processing transactions in the banking system. I think it was supposed to be used with the whatever the system is that the banks use. Oh man, what's the name of it? It's like an acronym. I know somebody knows what I'm talking about. The Swift system. So it has something to do with that. So I look at things like that. Yes, that right there, what Walker just said. Yes, yes, the Swift system, exactly. Yep. So that's a reason. Mo, what's going on, man? Yeah, and Stella, I was. You ever remember when I was telling everybody about Stella? Um, I think that was last year. If it wasn't last year, it was 2019. I had one. I actually told everybody in the group. Yep. At that time, I was telling everybody about Stella, and I told everybody about, of course, Bitcoin, and I told everybody to open up an account with Coinbase. Yep, and just buy a little bit every week. Sure did. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, Walker said he got some Stella. Mm-hmm. And some Ethereum. Mm-hmm. EJ was good. Gary Lopez, what's happening? So clearly, right now the euro is not really doing that much. It did slow down a little bit, but it's not doing too much right now. Aside from just less accelerated movement, we just observing it for the time being. Just waiting, just waiting. Ashton, that is always a good plan. To consistently buy it every week is a good plan. Yep. Buying into companies who mine silver. It depends on who the miner is, and it depends on how well they're positioned. I personally I prefer to just buy the physical metal. Like just I still do that. Silver and actually gold. The physical metals I buy consistently every 2 weeks, every week or whatever. The like long term, a good Bitcoin exit, in my opinion, is 100,000. Long term, 100,000 price. So so far, I think the price has gone as high as 42,000, and now it's just fluctuating. I think it's in the 30s somewhere now. It does have potential to go down around 20,000 technically. I know some people like technical analysis. When you look at a Bitcoin chart, you can see it clearly. It has potential to go back to revisit the former highs. So that's around 20,000. And that's an interesting move, because if you look at it long term, if it bases around that area when it does correct, it's a good place to start from for whatever the future movement is going to be. So put it like this: if you ever see Bitcoin go to 20,000 again, buy as much of it as you can, in my opinion. Or let me rephrase that: I'll buy more. I'll do something similar to what I did when it had dropped to 3,800 last year. Remember during the lockdown, when that day when the stock market crashed and all that, when they announced the lockdown, it was at 3,800. I was like, whoa. I was like, what? Shit under 4,000? Listen, I'm getting me some more. I told everybody too. I said, yo, I was like, I just bought a bunch of more Bitcoin just now. And I would recommend you get some too. And then after that, I was like, all right, under 5,000, just keep accumulating it. Just keep buying a little bit. And then by the time, what month was it? It had to be late summer. I think Bitcoin it went up to like 9 or 10,000. So that position right there that I got into, I think I exited around 90 something hundred. So little quick 3x trade in like a few months. Now, mind you, that's separate from the long-term Bitcoin that I have. That was just a separate trade altogether. But yeah, as far as accumulation of it, I think that the best thing to do and the best way to go about it is to consistently buy it every week. Like whatever you can afford. $25, $50, whatever. Just consistently accumulate it. Because I remind people now, I'm like, listen, if you were accumulating Bitcoin early, like when it was under 1,000, you know how much Bitcoin you could have had? You might have ended up with 2 or 3 Bitcoin. Now think about that. 2 or 3 Bitcoin today is like 3 Bitcoin a day is like $90,000. I'm just saying. And you could have accumulated 3 Bitcoin at that time. This was early. Like this was back when I was buying it from the ATM machine. It's crazy. Yep. Sadiq said, I ain't buying nothing but the euro. Oh, snap. That is funny. Yeah, but it's an interesting conversation. I mean, do we really need to do anything as far as Bitcoin and crypto and all of that? No, we don't need to do none of that stuff. But I always pass on information. You know what I mean? So because it's something that I've actually been doing for a while, I just talk about that. But are you going to miss anything? Yeah, you already missed Bitcoin, really. If you wasn't already accumulating it under $1,000, you missed the big opportunity. But I know what you didn't miss. You didn't miss TA. Come on now. You ain't missed TA. TA is here to stay. All right, so yeah, definitely appreciate this much more, right? Because says she feels dumb regarding this. Oh man. Link and Uniswap, are those altcoins? I don't even know what that is. A good idea for us that can't afford whole bitcoins. Still a good idea to buy micro on Cash App and other platforms that allow micro. Yes, yes, a little bit at a time. Cardano. Mm-hmm. I guess just because we saying Bitcoin, the Bitcoin trolls keep coming in there. Them robots be like, someone said Bitcoin on there. Go over there. Yo, it's bots, man. It's not even real people. Yeah, he got blocked before he even finished. He don't even know what happened. He's like, yo, I was trying to do my Bitcoin spiel. Yeah, $35 a share. Sadiq is gangster with it. He's like, I don't care about none of that. Give me TA, give me the euro. Let's go. Physical silver best buy, but paper silver can leverage your profits a little faster based on what I learned at least. I tend to stay away from leveraging anything associated with the metals. Like if I'm looking for an opportunity as far as a stock, I would look into stocks. And even with stocks, I look at the business. Like I don't like to speculate with stocks either. Um, During the lockdown when COVID first came, I had did a live stream when I was in the car, and we were talking about businesses that are still, around, like open, even during the lockdown. We were looking at companies like Domino's, Chipotle, and a few others, like Zoom was one of them, because people started working from home and they were using Zoom as the software to do meetings and stuff like that. So Zoom was another company. Now these were legitimate stocks and companies that were just positioned to do well during the lockdown. And when you look at how their stocks performed from the time that we first started talking about it, about those companies during the lockdown, to maybe a few months later, the performance of those stocks were wonderful. Some of them did like 100% in the stock market. So again, when you look at investments, you want to look beforehand at what makes sense just logically. Look, when you look at a stock, look and see if the business makes sense. One, how is it positioned, and how can you capitalize off of the growth of whatever that positioning is? And then that's how you'll always be able to consistently profit when you make investments. You know what I mean? So that's why I stay away from speculation in anything. I'd rather invest if I'm going to put money into something. So the investment is based on it being undervalued at the time. the value of it has not been reflected in whatever the price is of that stock. That's how you make money in the stock market. You know, so you want to make good investments, do research of the actual companies in the business. See what they're positioned to do, and then how that could later on reflect in the price, and then that's how you can make money. Yep. JT, sell the hype, buy the rumors. It's very true though. Very true. Gary said there are some altcoins that might have some potential. Yeah, and you don't know which ones they are. So what some people do is they just buy like a basket of them, which is kind of like throwing darts. Hopefully one of them hit. Yeah, not my method of choice, but I know that some people do it that way because they don't know. Yep, they do not know. Market is, I guess, slowing down somewhat. Slowing down somewhat in this euro dollar. So I think what I'll do during this observation, we'll take a look at reasons why you can't just rely on a trade setup. I think it'll be good to kind of cover that. Yeah, I'm gonna cover that in this stream. Reasons that you cannot rely on a trade setup. Um, what's today? Friday, right? Let me see. Yeah, I don't even think I took a trade since Tuesday. Yeah, I think Tuesday was the last trade that I took this week. So that's Wednesday, Thursday, and today. Yesterday when we were observing, there was some potential. Um, this was yesterday. Yeah, there was some potential. Kind of goes to show, if you're not always around, you won't always be around when potential opportunities do come, and when the market does stabilize and then give up, um, some trades or whatever the case may be. If you ain't around for it, it is what it is. It is what it is. You're not gonna be able to take advantage of everything that happens at all times. So don't even worry about it. Don't even stress it. Don't even stress it. Just continue to do what it is that you are being trained to do, and rinse and repeat the process. It'll come. It will come. Oh, good stuff, Jay Carly. Good stuff. She's like, I'm cashing out. Cashing out. All right, look, let's look at this. Let's take a look at this. So now, if you're looking at this as a trade setup, for us, this would already be disqualified. For somebody trying to get into the market and force their way in, they'll look at this and they're like, oh man, there's pricing on this. It's pricing. All right, I'm going to buy. I'm going to jump in. And they jump into the trade, right? They jump in. Now, if they jumped into this, now like realistically, they're hoping that because this trade set up, that they're going to get the follow through here, right? So now on this particular one, they won this trade, and they feel good. Yeah, let me box it in. They won this one. Yeah, that was a good trade, man. That was nice. They feeling good. And you saw it just now. We know for us that would have been a DQ, period. And I mean the setup. The setup was disqualified. Oh, but Mark, that was a winner. Okay. That's fine. You jumped into that. You won your trade. All right, cool. So now what they're doing, they got one trade in. You know what they're doing now, right? What they're doing. They're waiting for another one to set up. Listen to what I said. They're waiting for another one to set up. Now, if you just look at the market overall, and let me delete some of this stuff. Get this out of here. If you look at the market, quite a bit of movement still. Quite a bit. Just on the binary right before this one, you can see that the market had, with that little wick, there's some reversal energy present. Even this one here, there's reversal energy in here, right? You didn't get caught on this binary, and if you jumped into that trade, you would have won that trade. So now you're looking for the next one. And what happens is every time that they take a trade and they win one, it's like the adrenaline kicks in. Now they want another one. They want another one. So they're looking for another setup. And when they're in the process of them looking for a setup, they're ignoring the market. They're not looking at the market right now. They're looking at is the market going to set up another trade, right? And we're going to keep watching. I'm going to keep doing this so that you can see what the behavior looks like. That's basically what I'm going to draw your attention to. So we're going to keep watching. But I wanted to go through that because I want to break down the psychology that people have when they are trading. Mo said, for sure, trade setups have damaged me in the past. Not observing is detrimental to my account. Yep. Dangerous. It's very dangerous. Okay, now here's the guy. Here's the guy now, right? The same dude that just took that last trade and won. He's looking at this now. He's like, oh, this got good pricing on it. This should go down. Look at these candles going down. This should go down, man. This should go down. Right? He's doing all of this. He might even draw his little line like this. Yeah, this gonna go down. It's gonna stay down, man. So he comes over here, right? He's setting it up. Boom, he goes in. Takes the trade. He's in the trade now. But look at the clock. Look how much time is left on the clock. Just look. You see it? Minute and change. But he's in the trade. Now let's see what happens. He's in it. He sold, and now the price got to stay underneath that green line. So now we're under the minute mark. He feeling good. He's like, yeah, this look good, man. This look good. $40 seconds left, man. Yeah, this is looking good. He feeling good. 22 seconds left. Then he sees the price and go to 1. He's like, yes, got it. 2-0, baby. 2-0. Right? You got his little arrow. He draws his little box out. Yeah, baby, I'm 2-0. Now, mind you, you saw when he took the trade, though. Just take note of that. Right? Everybody saw when he actually entered the trade. He 2-0. Now, he's 2-0. Is he going to log out? Is he going to log out? Yes or no? Is he going to log out? Look, hell to the no. He ain't logging out. What? I'm 2-0. You kidding me? So, several things going on. He jumping into trades, chasing trades, getting into trades early, not logging out, not recording either. There's no recording for nothing he did yet. But he just did 2 things. He just traded twice. No recordings for either one. And he's still logged into the account. 2-0 and still logged in. Waiting for the next one. Come on, baby. 3-0 coming up. We're going to get another one. He said Moon Lambo. Right. Dude never logs out. That's right. Ooh, Jay Carly hit it on the head. Let me put that up on the screen. I got to put that up. Look at that. That sounds so true. He going to go into straight revenge mode. So now he's scanning again. He's looking. He's like, all right, cool. Oh, this one might set up again. Right? He's looking. He's just like, yeah, it's gonna set up. It's gonna set up. Come on, give me another one. Give me another one. And now he sees this. He's like, oh man, let me see. Which way is it gonna go? Which way is it gonna go? Mind you, chasing. He don't care which way it goes. Watch. Up, it's going up. All right, I'm ready. There it is, baby. There it is. We're going in. Going in. Boom. I'm in it. Now, mind you, look at the clock. See the clock? He's in it though. He's in this. He in a buy now. He bought, so now he need that price to stay above this line. He looking at this. Yeah, come on, baby, push up, go up. Let's go. Let's go. He talking to the market. He's like, yeah, let's go. Come on, Euro. Oh no. Look, he's seeing red now. Oh no, damn. Come on, please. Now he sound a little different. Damn. Come on, stay up there. Stay up there. Yeah, just stay. Yeah, just right there. Come on, 20 seconds. Yes. Yeah, baby. Then he sees that price out. He's like, yes, I got another one. I'm 3-0. 3-0. He draws little thing. Draws a little box. I'm 3-0, man. I don't know what them TA dudes is talking about. I'm 3-0 today. Does he log out? Is he gonna log out? What are you gonna do? Time to log out. He got three. Three in a row. He logging out or no? she said, she said, we're the prayer indicator. Oh man. Yeah, he's starting the signal service today. Today. I could sell these signals for $100 a month, man. Who wants signals? I'm going on Telegram. You want some signals? Yeah, he was definitely praying. He was praying and talking. Oh yeah, yeah. We definitely can mark up the chart. Yep. Yeah, 1-3. I got a strategy now. Yeah, I'm finishing the project today. I'm 3-0, man. What? Market is giving it. Market is generous today. Market is giving it up. Yeah, let me put a moving average on here. Maybe a MACD. I put a MACD on here too. Let's go with the MACD. Put a MACD and a moving average on here. Wait, where's the moving average? Yeah, let's put some moving averages on there. Put the alligator on there. All right. Everything's under the line, so I'm supposed to sell. Yeah, my MACD is red. All right, that's a sell. That's a sell signal right there, baby. Yeah, we selling. We gonna sell. You said Project 21 done by 2 p.m. Oh my goodness. I'm saying, yo, see, and like I'm joking around about it, but this is really what people be doing. I'm telling y'all. Let me throw the MACD on there. Yeah, I got a MACD. Throw these moving averages on there. All right, MACD still red. We still under the moving averages. There, that's a sell signal. Let me see if this sets up. Let me see if it's set up. We're gonna sell. setting up for a short, y'all. There it is, right there. I'm in. Right there, baby. Look at that. Ooh, look at that red. We selling. That's a sell right there. We in the sell. Now he need that price to stay underneath this line right here. We in the sell, baby. Looking beautiful. Ooh, look at that. I'm 4-0. I'm 4-0. Y'all can't tell me nothing. I'm 4. This is winner. That's a win. Another one, baby. 4-0. 4-0 all day. All right, let me go. Let me go on the Brooklyn Moses podcast so I can tell Mark. I'm gonna go tell Mark I'm 4-0. Yeah, this is not even funny, man. This is crazy. Look, SG said Mark sounded like me 3 years ago. Oh my gosh, yo, this is what people be doing, man. Walker said, "Yeah, I put my second mortgage on this one." Oh my gosh. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, we want to throw the Bollinger Bands on there too? Oh boy, we gonna put the Bollingers on there, baby. We got the Bollinger Bands on there too. What? Can't tell me nothing. Can't tell me nothing. Wait till I tell Mark. 4-0. Oh my gosh. Yo, Ron, I was just thinking about that. Oh man. That's funny. Yeah, I'm on here. I'm trying to lose one. He's like, you playing around and can't even lose. I'm over here goofing off, still winning them. This is stupid. It's stupid. Oh yeah, that too. Come on now. Look at that. Shavonda said, "Why you're not scaling up though? You scared to go? You scared to go big? Scale it up, man. Mister 4-0. Scale it up. Nah, I'm no. I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stick with 10 contracts, man. Okay. Yeah, he see this now. He's like, all right. MACD is red still. This line is turning up. My Bollinger Bands are pointed up. Hmm. Pointed up. Price is bouncing off of this moving average here. Let me zoom out. MACD turning up. Damn, I missed it. Oh man, I could have gotten that one. Man, I missed it. Look at that. See, I knew it. The MAC green is green. I knew it was going up. Crazy. I know, right? Yeah, where's Ab at? Ab would love this. Yo, the thirst is crazy, Sadiq. It's insane. It's insane because, like, I'm kind of doing like a parody of it, but this is really what folks be doing. They looking at, oh yeah, the MACD turned green. Yeah, I see this crossed. These two moving averages cross over, that's a buy signal. Okay. They are in trade mode. He like, all right, yeah, this next one definitely gonna be a buy. All of this is up. Yeah, this next one gonna be a buy signal. Yeah, chase it. You can still win, right? Oh man, shoot. You asked me that it's not even enough on this chart. They be having all type of stuff on here. What else would they put on here? Um, oh, definitely stochastic. I don't have stochastic on there. Yeah, they would have stochastic on here. That's the entry signal right there. That's stochastic. When that joint turn up, it's lit. We got the stochastic on there. We got a MACD. We got the Bollinger Band. We got moving averages. My strategy is 90%, baby. 4-0. I ain't lose one yet. Wait till I tell Mark. I'm 4-0. See, and what's so crazy is that they'll, like, even if you were successful with however many trades that you did take, why would you not log out? Like, why are you still trading? Don't know when to stop. Don't know when to stop. Insanity. No self-control whatsoever. But he's still logged in. He's still logged in. See, man, I knew it. I told y'all that was a buy signal. See it going up? Told y'all it was a buy signal. I might run into some resistance up here. Let's see. What's up here? Oh, it's at the top of the Bollinger. That's a sell. That's a sell. It hit the top of the Bollinger. See, I told you. Look at that. I told you it was going. You know what? Look, let me see if I get in this one. I knew it was going down. Ooh, I can get in this one. I'm in it. I'm selling. I'm in this, man. So now he in the sell. Look how much time left on the clock, though. Look at this. He just sold right here. Straight trade mode. Yeah, baby. I'm in this sell right here. About to be 5-0. I'm about to be 5-0. What y'all talking about? That's all right. Yeah, I mean, it's all it's doing is retesting the highs. It's just retesting this. Now he's sick. His stomach hurt now. Like, damn, why I go back up there? Oh no. Oh no, no. Come on, man. It's supposed to come down and hit the top of the Bollinger Band. No. It hit the top of it. It's supposed to come down, man. It's gonna come down. I ain't worried about it. It's gonna come down. I ain't worried about it, man. Come on, man. This system is 90%, man. See the top of the Bollinger? It's supposed to come down. There it is. Yeah, come on down. Come on down, baby. I knew it. There it is, coming down. He talking the whole time. It's coming down. Come on, baby. Come. Wait. Oh, damn. Why is it not going down? 30 seconds, man. You got to push down. Come on. Hail Mary, full of grace. Our Father, who art in heaven. I'm prayed in every language. And there it is. 4-1. Done erased all of his gains. Being thirsty. 4-1 with that strategy. Come on, man. Shoot, I done marked up the chart. How I get rid of all of this stuff? Get my regular chart back. Where is it? There's a way to put the layout back. How you put the layout back? Layout. Apply. There it is it Mark's layout? I guess I'll try that. I think that's it. No, that ain't it, because my candles ain't green. That must be old. Dark mode? Maybe I called the dark mode. Yeah, I did. Okay, there it is. All right, cool. So, that is an example of what people do. Clearly what people be doing. You saw what happened, right? You saw what happened. He was 4-0. He about to come on the podcast and tell me that. But then he took that L. So now he not coming on the podcast today. We ain't going to hear from him today because he got to get them trades back up. Now he's in straight revenge mode. Now he's mad at the indicators. He took everything off. He's like, all right, forget them indicators. I'm going to just do this. It's silliness, man. Yeah, look, Nico, where's that deposit screen? Oh my gosh, man. Insanity. Yes, this is good. This is good because I damn sure was. I was been trying to lose, but he went 4-0 and didn't log out, and he took that L at the last one with the Bollinger Band. He was like, that thing supposed to go down, man. It's at the top of the band. It's supposed to go down. Crazy. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, I think that's Salim. Salim be talking to the market. He be like, yeah, girl. Come on over here to me, girl. Come on over here, girl. That's Salim all day. Yep, but I mean, it's so insane, man. This is really the type of stuff that people do, and it's funny, but it's not because it's just crazy. Yeah, right. Totally not impressed by when they come on talking about they was 8-0, 9-0, 10-0. And it's like, okay, even if you did that today, I can see how you can do that. But you can't, and you're not doing that every day. And also, you don't come around after you take the loss. You never come around. You never scale up the size because you're scared, right? You're not confident in nothing that you're doing. You're really not. You just are doing. You're just busy. Oh, here's a setup. Here's a setup. Let me take this. It's like, all right. Okay, man. Yeah, it's Salim. Salim be doing that, J. Carly. When he's on here, when he's on the live observation, he does that. Yeah, it's him. Yeah, and then that too, Gary. Gary said the timing will be off also with signals. Yeah, all of that. All of that. There you go, Sadiq. Sadiq, like, let me get one of them joints. I'll give you two. Yeah, man. But I mean, it's just crazy. It's crazy the craziness that people end up doing. Really thinking that they're making progress, and you're really not, because for every time that you do make progress, you take steps back. It's like you're doing 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. And then if you put like this, if you do 3 forward, 2 back, the next time that you're trying to go forward again, you could do 2 back again. You don't know where you at. You don't know when you're gonna take steps back. You know? Crazy. And this is good. Look what Melanie said. She said even if he locked that at 4-0, he gonna do the same thing tomorrow. Eventually it'll catch up. It's not if, it's when. That's a fact. That is a fact. Right, right, right. Creative said, I'd rather observe instead of using indicators. That's why I chose TeamAlliance. Dom DeMarco. Dom DeMarco. 100%, man. We don't play them games. It's called respect. You got to have respect for the market, man. You over there, you bigging up your strategy and what you doing to get into trades. You can't do that forever. Then when you lose one, you trying to figure out why. Oh, I need a better strategy. No, you need to stop trading. Paley said most traders don't put value on their trade because they don't know if they're going to win or not. Exactly. Exactly. He said you need patience to put value on a trade. Right. You need patience and you need the confidence when the time comes. But you can't be confident if you don't know when the time comes. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, cha-cha slide all day. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, like, so, just to put it in perspective, like, we've been on here now for an hour and a half, just observing. Like, is there anything to do yet? No. No. Nope. No, it's not. Let's take a look at this one. We're going to look at the reasons that this is not anything to do real quick. So look, here we go. So it's already next. So you got one next. Somebody thirsty trying to still look and see if they can jump in. They saying is they still trying to get in. Watch the price. Watch the price. Somebody thirsty is still looking at this and they were still trying to get in. Look at the price. Look. Look. Look at that. Look. You just saw that, right? Look at that. This right here is where the price needed to stay under this green line. Somebody thirsty just now was trying to sell, and look at what it did in the last 4 seconds. Come on, man. Playing with the market. Playing. And you got popped. No respect, man. You don't have no respect for the market violates you. They just got violated in 4 seconds. Hey, Walker said, good thing I canceled my Signal membership. Yeah, this is definitely the baby. That's true. Oh, man. She said, if live training in the podcast had a baby, it would be this. Indeed. Paley said, trading and seeing are a totally different game. You can't trade what you can't see. Facts. Yes, Mel. Ooh, come on, Mel. Let's put that up. Let's put that up. That was it. He in revenge mode. That's a revenge mode trade. Chasing. He's like, yeah, this is gonna stay under. He jumped right in. Man, oh man. 4 seconds got a 4 second slap. And you know he got no recordings. That's why you know what? I'm just thinking about that. This is another reason why folks can't record, because they be losing. It ain't no way they're gonna record, lose, and then have proof of that. That's why they don't want to record at all. I'm just realizing that, man. No wonder people don't be wanting to record. Crazy. It just came to me just now. They're like, nah, I don't want no track record of these intermittent losses I be having. Gary said, if you see 2 wicks on both sides of the previous candles, it's not stable yet. Next it. You already know, man. You already know. I mean, just in general, like when you look at the overall market, like you see how now it's after 12. So you see how the strike prices have come back together. They're now 2 pips apart. So now you have the strike prices closer together and there's more of them. Right? When you look at the movement of the market, the idea is for the market to move away from your strike. The idea is for the market to be positioned away from your strike. You understand what I'm saying? So whenever you see a lot of movement in the market, like you see, let me show you. Just point this out. You see how this moved from here to here? This is a lot of movement in the market, just overall. This is 4 minutes. So 4 minutes, basically, the market moved 1, 2, 3 strikes, which is 6 pips. The distance of the movement is 6 pips from here down to here in 4 minutes. Think about that. If you have all of that movement, the equivalent of this movement going down could be the same thing that you'll see with the movement going back up. You see? So like even this as an example, just in this last minute here, you saw a price basically come from this strike price down here to up to this one. And then the price didn't go above this one. It stayed up. So it's like, what are you doing in there? Are you trying to actually take a trade in here somewhere? Like, where's the trade? If you just look at the distance of the movement altogether, how much movement there is, and the fact that the price keeps going through strikes, why would you be looking for a trade? What trade are you looking for? What trade? Like, remember, you got to be right about what the market does at the end of the binary. By the time the clock expires, which was this one right here. So it didn't matter what it did before this. Whatever it does during this last minute, this is going to determine the outcome of whatever trade is in effect at the time. So just as an example, if there was a trade that you tried to put on here because you saw the price going back up, you thinking it's going to go up above this, price went up above that briefly and then came back under it and ended underneath the line. It's too much going on for you to know. So you're guessing. You don't know anything. That's no way to trade long term. You can't rely on any of that long term. But people will actually sit here and they'll try to figure out how to get into trades because they think that the market is going to do something instead of just looking at what the market is doing. Clearly, it's moving too much. It's doing too much. Clearly. It is. Look, there it is. What trade? Hard. Paley said the fact that people trade every 5 minutes surprises me. It shows that people don't know what they're doing. Not at all. Not at all. Ain't nobody got time for that. That's a fact. That is a fact. Yep. Yeah, man. And see, like, it's all good. Like, and then people get stressed out because they didn't get a trade. I just said, like, my last trade was Tuesday of this past week. Tuesday. It's Friday. I didn't get a trade, for the remainder of the week. Am I worried about it? Nope. Am I stressed over it? Nope. What am I going to do? Nothing. I'm going to go into the weekend with no losses. Oh, that's hard. Paley said the longer you wait, the more you make. Put value on the truth, not a gamble. Bam. Very good. That's young Yoda right there. Young Yoda quotable. One thing I enjoy during the observation period, I love to see how the market gradually makes its way to becoming stable. Like I really, really love that. Wonderful. It is wonderful to see. Yes, exactly. Wicks. Yeah, because you know that anytime that you see wicks, you know that represents reversal energy still present. Yep. And really, another thing about wicks is that if you see a wick, you know that there was too much movement overall in the candle. Because if it got a wick on it, it means that that was just the movement that went in the other direction. That don't even include the body of the candle. It's just too much movement. It's too much. I like how he put this. He said the faster you slow down, the process speeds up. First of all, shout out to anybody that says the faster slow down fast. Like that. But it is fast is slow, slow is fast. That's a fact. That is a fact. Yeah, I hope that people are able to appreciate the fact that, like especially with the podcast, this information is being given out like every day. The mindset aspect of things, the way that you should have perspective when it comes to the market, learning how not to trade and learning to observe instead. I mean, this stuff is super important, man. Like for real. It's like if you don't do it that way, you're gonna just self-destruct. It's only a matter of time. It's crazy. I want some Chipotle today. I'm getting me some. Yeah, I ain't even thinking about it. I'm getting some Chipotle today. Billy's instant gratification is a broker's game, not a professional trader's game. Indeed. Indeed. I just saw that. JT said the system 90%, but he about to feel that 10%. He felt it. He felt it all in his gut. Gary, within that time frame, people got caught with setups. That shows us to stay away from the start. Right. Right. And see, Gary, you see, and this is why that's good when I do that, because you get to see and hear how someone sounds. They're excited, then the excitement turns into enthusiasm, then the enthusiasm turns into shit talking after like the third trade. Let somebody go 3-0. Now they talking shit. Let them go 4-0. Now they come into the podcast to tell me about it. At 4-0, they coming. They coming. They on their way. Like, I can't wait till he go live on the podcast. Where's Moses at? I'll tell Moses I'm 4-0 today. And what'll happen is if he take another trade before the podcast and get slapped like that, no podcast. He ain't coming on the podcast. Now we don't hear from him. He'd be like, hey, what happened to Mr. 5-0? No speaking the English. Yeah, they definitely got snipped. Got straight neutered. Straight neutered. Yep. Insanity. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Zero emotions. And that's how you get the bag, just like you said. Yeah, Gary, they for the most part, nobody outside of TA ever, not even once, ever showed me a recording of anything. And I'm just like, as much as I would like to have at least a level of respect for you, I really can't have any respect for anything that you tell me because I haven't seen anything. And I mean, I've been inviting them to, document and record and share for the longest now. Will they do it? Nope. Giving every excuse in the book, why not? Talking about emails are delayed and just all type of stuff. Is right. And that's what I want. That's what we want to see. If you record, I can see what you were doing at the time, and what the market was doing at the time is going to tell me everything about what you don't know. Period. Yeah, he definitely on it. Yes, and that too. Jay Carly said that she even would promote them on her social media if they were winning their trades. I mean, they haven't shown not one receipt yet. Oh yeah, straight up for 3 years. 3 years. No, I did not. I don't even think I was in the chat today. No, no, actually I was because I had shared the link for the observation when I came on. But before that, no, I didn't see anything. Oh, first of all, yeah, I forgot all about this. I got to give a rest in peace to Cicely Tyson, man. I think she passed away yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, and she was 96, same age as my grandmother when she passed away. But yes, a huge shout out to Cicely Tyson. Rest in peace. Legendary. I'm Ron Carter. The pleasure is all mine. I got a story about Cicely Tyson that was actually funny to me. So, um, a girl that, and not a girl, she's a woman, but young lady that Lulu used to work with at a job that she had down on Spring Street in Manhattan. The young lady saw Cicely Tyson in the supermarket in Harlem, right? So, and this is like old Cicely Tyson. So I'm talking about maybe that had to be maybe about, I would say, 8, 9 years ago. So she was already old. She was in her 80s, right? So she's an old lady. Like, you got to think about that. But anyway, she taps her on the shoulder, as a fan. And Cicely Tyson turned around and said, "Don't you fucking touch me." She said, "Don't touch me." I was like, now that's gangster right there. That's gangster. Because when you get older, you're like everything is kind of like exacerbated a lot. Like they don't mean to be how they are, but they be gangster to the core. Gangster. She turned around, she said, "Don't touch me." And she just was totally thrown off, like, oh shit, like, damn, this lady just flipped on me. Because she in the supermarket. She ain't, she not thinking like that. She's like, don't touch me. Get your hands off of me. And that chick was like, yo, I ain't even know what to say. I just was just standing there. She just left me standing there. Yes, that's what it is. That's what it is. Look at what Walker said. He said, if I'm blessed with old age, I'm cussing everybody out. That's a fact. What? I ain't biting my tongue for nobody. Oh man, but yeah, that's a long, long life to live, man. 96 years. Like, yo, you straight was around like when before cars. You understand? Like she was around before the T Model Ford. The T Model Ford was the first car that used to crank. It had a lever on it that you cranked to start the engine. She was alive before that. Come on, man. That's a long ass time to be here on this earth. That's a long time, man. God bless her. And she left behind a crazy legacy too. Crazy legacy. Her favorite role that she did to me was Roots. That was Kunta's mother. Shout out to Roots. Man. Yeah, definitely an OG. Your grandmother 92? Wow. Yeah, fiery still, right? They have no time for nonsense. No time for nonsense. Cause I can only imagine what she was thinking when that girl tapped her on the shoulder. She probably was like, who the hell is this touching me? Not thinking like, oh, it might be a fan, it might be somebody that admires me. She was totally out of like, Cicely Tyson, the actress mode. She wasn't in that mode at all. She's like, I'm in here trying to pick up my fruit and you touch me on the shoulder. Don't touch me. Hilarious. Yeah, that was classic. So that's my little Cicely Tyson story. Crazy. Celine, what's good, man? Yeah, she definitely was just great in everything. I agree. All right, so what time we got? We been on here for what, 2 hours? All right, I mean that's good. That was a good observation. I'm about to go get something to eat, man. I think I'm gonna get some lunch, salad or something. Time for a salad, man. HBIC. Oh snap! Salim is funny. He don't even know what it stands for. It's the head biatch in charge, basically. Biatch. I say that so I don't say the actual word. So it's not taken out of context. Yep, but that's definitely a boss. She right about that one. All right, so 12:50. So we've been on for 2 hours. Yeah, that's about it. All right, man. I'm about to go get me some salad, give me something to eat real quick, and wrap it up. I don't even think I'm doing a podcast later. I think I'll pick it back up on Monday. I think I'm a chill, man. I think I'm a chill. But this was good though. Some live observation. You know, got a chance to see all the reasons why you shouldn't be doing nothing in the market right now. And that's it. Yo, what is that? That better not be whipped cream. What are you doing with the whipped cream? Well, how much of it you gonna use? That's not a little bit. You done hit it like 4 times. That's not a little. You talking about a little bit of whipped cream? I clearly heard like 4 sprays. Jesus. Yeah. All right. All right, y'all. Yeah. So I'm out. All right, Ray. I didn't even know you were on here. What's up, Ray Young? So I'll see y'all. I see y'all when I see y'all. I don't even know when. I guess Monday. Right. Everybody have a great weekend. Yes, I surely will. Thank you. And likewise. All right. I'll see y'all in the chat. Dom de Marco. Dom de Marco. Yes, on the CWTF. Yes. Conversations with the Fullers also tonight. You're right. Yeah, make sure that y'all check that out. All right. We out.